10 video games you should play before 2025 ends in 10 minutes. Let's go! The Last of Us Part 1. It started like any other night. The news was talking about riots, missing people, nothing out of the ordinary. Until it was. A mutated fungus spread like wildfire, infecting minds, destroying cities, and collapsing society in a number of days. Governments fell, order vanished, and in the chaos, he lost everything.
Not her, you know.
What?
Maria told me about Sarah.
Ellie?
And
You are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Set in a post-apocalyptic America ravaged by a deadly fungal outbreak, you play as Joel, a hardened survivor haunted by his past, tasked with smuggling a teenage girl, Ellie, across the country. What starts as a job turns into a deeply personal journey. Days gone. Playing as Deacon St. John, biker, drifter, and ex-soldier. You've lost your brothers, your home, and the woman you loved.
Oh, okay, listen now, Brian. If we don't get her to a hospital, she's going to die. There are no more hospitals.
The open world in this game is absolutely beautiful, but it wants you dead. Roaming hordes, ruthless raiders, a world where everything is hunting you. But Deacon isn't just running from the past, he's chasing something. Answers, maybe redemption.
We're out of time. Look, shit, I don't even know your name.
Deacon St. John.
Well, look, Deacon St. John, if you want me to risk my neck helping you find whatever her name, Sarah, then yeah, I'm gonna need you to do something for me. Keep the radio close. I'll contact you in a couple of minutes.
In a world gone to hell, where death rides in packs, and love is a memory buried under ash, sometimes the only way forward is through everything that's trying to kill you. Telltale, The Walking Dead. Playing as Lee Everett through his life was already overshackled in the back of a police car headed towards a future he couldn't escape, but fate had other plans. Cities burned and the rules stopped mattering. Then he met her.
Hi there.
Did you kill it?
I don't know. I think so.
Sometimes they come back.
Lee didn't plan to become a protector, he didn't ask to become a father figure, but in a world with no hope, she gave him a reason to keep going. This isn't just a story about surviving zombies, it's about the weight of your choices, the people you fail, the ones you save, and the little girl watching your every move, learning from you, and becoming something because of you. In The Walking Dead Season 1, every decision echoes, and sometimes doing the right thing means living with the consequences.
Red Dead Redemption 2, baby!
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
There is not much to say about this game. There is a reason this game is ranked as the greatest game in video game history. There is a reason this game has sold over 74 million copies worldwide and is the 8th most sold game of all time. I mean, don't take my word for it. Take Jack Black's.
What game would you say you've put the most time into, and how many hours would you guess?
Well, I'm gonna take this because I know it was over pandemic times. I played Red Dead Redemption Part 2.
Yes, I did too.
And I lived in it. It was not a game. It was like a way of life.
Over 1,000 hours it clocked on my PS5.
Really?
Like, what the?
Oh, you win.
I
got 400 hours clocked.
That's still
and
a
it was a
lot.
lot, and I don't regret any of it. It was so fun.
I've lived a bad life, sister.
We've all lived bad lives, Mr. Morgan. We all sin. But I know you.
You don't know me.
Forgive me, but that's the problem.
An open world game starring one of the best protagonists, if not the best protagonist in video game history. Beautiful graphics, beautiful scenery, beautiful gameplay. It is phenomenal. Truly a masterpiece, truly the greatest game of all time. If you haven't played it already, then seriously, what are you doing? God of War. Kratos has left behind the chaos, the rage, and the blood-soaked ruins of Greece. He's buried his past beneath the snow of Midgard, but the past doesn't forget, and neither does he.
You will always be monster.
I know. But I am your monster no longer.
Now he lives in the shadow of his former self, raising his son Atreus after the death of his wife. Together, they begin a journey to honour her last wish, to spread the ashes from the highest peak in the realms. As their bond is tested and secrets are revealed, Kratos must confront the one enemy he's never truly faced, himself.
Boy, listen close. I'm from a land called Sparta. I made a deal with a god that cost me my soul. I killed many who were deserving, and many who were not.
Ghost of Tsushima. Set in Tsushima of Japan, the year is 1274. The Mongol Empire invades Tsushima, leaving the island burning, its warriors slaughtered, its people in chains. Playing as Jin Sakai, he was raised to fight with honour, but when honour fails, you face a choice: die with tradition, or survive by becoming something else. Left for dead, haunted by loss, and outnumbered by an unstoppable army, Jin must abandon everything he was taught to protect what remains.
You cannot do it alone. When my uncle hears of this, he will not rest until the traitors pay for what they did. Help me, and we will bring down everyone who hurt you.
Jin's transformation becomes a legend, one that will shape the fate of Tsushima. This game isn't just about war, it's about identity, legacy, and the price of becoming the hero your people need. This game is extremely underrated. Resident Evil 4. A complete remake of the Resident Evil 4 released in 2005. Leon S. Kennedy is a government agent, but nothing could prepare him for this. The mission? Rescue the president's daughter from a remote European village. The reality? A nightmare twisted by cults, parasites, and something far more terrifying than the undead.
Ashley Graham, are you in here?
Just let me go.
Listen. Easy with that.
Leon must rely on his instinct and the few allies he can trust. He'll need courage and the will to survive something far more intelligent than a virus. This is more than a rescue mission. This is Resident Evil Reborn.
Ashley!
Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. Playing as Nathan Drake, who walked away from the life of no more near-death escapes, no more buried cities, and no more lies. He chose peace, but the past doesn't stay buried. When his long-lost brother Sam returns from the dead, carrying secrets and a second chance at the greatest treasure they've ever chased, Nathan is pulled back into a world he swore he left behind.
It's about your height, a little bit leaner, definitely less gray in the temples. Sam? It's good to see you again, Nathan. God, Sam.
Uncharted 4, A Thief's End is a journey through danger, deception, and buried truths. But beneath the gunfights and puzzle lies something deeper.
It's recruiting. Recruiting for what?
Ah, crap.
The Witcher 3. In a world where monsters hide in every shadow, one man wants a destiny darker than any beast. Geralt of Rivia, the Witcher, a mutant, a man shaped by battle and magic. He's fought horrors you can't imagine, but now his greatest quest is more personal. Ciri, his lost ward, his daughter in all but blood, vanished into the storm of war and chaos.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn, some way off. We've got time.
Geralt must navigate treacherous alliances, face deadly monsters, and confront his own past, all while the fate of the world hangs in the balance. Because in this world, heroism isn't about glory, it's about survival. Dead Space. a complete remake of the 2008 game, playing as engineer Isaac Clarke. When him and his small repair team arrive in response to a distress signal, they find the Ishimura lifeless, its corridors dark and choked with blood. The crew has vanished. The only signs of life are twisted, shrieking abominations, nightmares born of flesh and madness. As Isaac explores the derelict ship searching for answers, and for his missing partner Nicole, he is drawn into a descent through terror and insanity.
We think it's a rogue asteroid. I have people injured from decompression. We need medics and crowd control right away. Oh my god. What the hell is this? Everyone out of food storage! It's alive! How can it be alive?
With only his engineering tools for protection, he must fight not only to survive, but to hold on to the last fragile threads of his own mind. In the cold silence of space, no one can hear you scream.